Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Nice down right over there. Oh. Hopefully you can see it. Right up in that area. I'll give him a little bit of time. Holy moly. Awesome. He was right here. Came out working the same licking branch a smaller deer was working on before. And I heard him, got the camera on him, didn't know if I'd be able to get a shot. But I had a clear shot over this branch right in front of me. And hopefully we got that on tape. But what a nice buck. Let's bring him around here. So working with the crossbow there, the Wicked Ridge. Whew. I'll sit down a minute. It's October 27th, 2016. Until starting to wear a little more cold weather gear. It was about 36 degrees this morning. So I decided to take the crossbow out today. I had seen a good sized buck in here earlier this week or late last week, and along with another good size 5-point, but definitely had my eye on the bigger one. I'm not sure if this is him, but this was a nice size buck. Had him at about 10 yards just off the side of the tree stand here. Heard him coming in. He started working a licking branch and knocking it around with his tines, and got the camera on him. I figured at least I'm going to get the video of him working the branch, and then reached over and grabbed the crossbow. Realized I did have an opening right over the tree branch that I showed you, and just put it right on the vitals and shot. He went about 15 yards and crashed, got up, went about another 10 yards and crashed, kicked around a little bit, and that was it. So I'm gonna give him a little bit. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I got into the stand at about 20 after 5. Sunrise wasn't until 7:20. So had decent light at about 6:50. So hunting for about an hour and 10 minutes of actually being able to see anything. Saw a spike a little bit earlier. Saw a fox, dark mottled color, not the bright orange that I usually see on the farm here, but pretty much the same color as the leaves on the ground, which was pretty cool. So hopefully I got some video on him. He was first light. So I'm gonna sit down, let my heart rate come back down under 100, and then go over and track this buck. Hopefully he's right where I saw him go down, and it won't be much of a track job. So October 27th, looks like we may have the second deer of the season down. I may have tagged out on my Pennsylvania buck. So like I said, a few days before I was doing a morning sit in that same area, and had the camera set up. It was probably about a little bit after 8 in the morning as well, and saw this guy coming in. Heard him rustling a little bit, put the camera on it, and obviously wasn't a buck that I wanted to take, but was happy to get the video that I got. And of course this buck that I didn't want to shoot gave me multiple opportunities to do so. It seems like that's always how it goes when you're out in the woods. Now on that same morning that I saw the 5-point you just saw on video, this next buck came in, and this was a real heartbreaker. He came in out of nowhere and was looking right at me almost immediately. And as you'll see in the video, he's very cautious, really takes his time. And as he starts to move off and look away, I finally get to the point where I feel comfortable drawing back on him, knowing that he's calm somewhat. But as you can see, it just wasn't meant to be that day. But seeing these two were the ones that really solidified the fact that I was going to keep hunting this spot and do it as quickly as I could afterward. Now that I knew they were both, or many of them were working the same rub lines and you know, and trails in this area, and I knew we were very close to bedding. And with the rut coming on, there was going to be some competition, and the bigger boys would be moving into the food plot area. So October 27th, 2016, got down out of the tree. It started to pour rain, so I wanted to come and do the blood trail quick because it's raining pretty good. I knew he didn't go too far. I had a good idea where he was, but looks like a nice 7-pointer, big body deer. Really nice for this part of the farm, you know, this part of Pennsylvania. Nice and wide too, nice wide rack. So excellent hunt this morning. I'll go back and back trail here a little bit. Haven't been able to find my bolt, but you can see the blood trail, very solid all the way through. He wasn't that hard to track, but you know, obviously just wanted to get down here and get him, you know, as quickly as possible. So I'll go back and track as much as I can, see if I can find the bolt, and then do a little bit more video here. So you got nice, you can see here, great blood. There's Dan coming to help out, everybody. What's going on, brother?
Oh, man,
holy crap. Dan came to help me out. Got a big 7-pointer, looks real big. We'll see, I'm not the expert, so we'll see what Dan says.
I'm sure it's a stud.
See, I marked some surveyor tape so I wouldn't misplace them. So this right here is the one food plot that I built with Dwayne. This is the larger of the two. And then we mowed trail all through the woods. over to another one, and that's actually where the tree stand is that I shot him out of today. So I'll show you that in a bit. Looking at it from here, we might want to go in this way. That's how we get him out over here.
We'll get him out. We'll get him out. Oh yeah. Dude, that's a stud. That's a real nice one. Stick his tongue in.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Yeah, man. You're about 22 inches wide.
Yeah.
That's nice, man.
Thanks a lot.
How far is the shot?
About 10 yards, right over the top of a licking branch he was working on.
And he was rubbing the tree hard?
He was, yeah, shaking it all over the place, and the only thing that was open was this, right here. So lined up, and took the shot. I couldn't believe it. I put the video camera on and said, okay, at least I'll get some video, because he was over my right, which was a completely uncomfortable shot from the way I was sitting. And he started rubbing a tree, and I could tell he couldn't see me, couldn't see anything I was doing, so I got the video trained right on him. Reached around, said, hey, you know, see if I can grab the crossbow. I was using a crossbow because I was all bundled up, and I didn't know if I could get a good sight picture. So put the crosshairs on him. He didn't move at all. I saw the opening on the vitals, took the shot, and you'll see the video. The mule kicked, turned around, went about 20, 30 feet, dropped down, got up, ran another 20, 30 feet, 40 feet maybe, and then just plowed into the ground and flipped over. Sun up was about 20 after 7, so I had gray light at about 10 to 7, and he came in at 20 after 8, and that was it. That's all she wrote.
He's a good one.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be having. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Of course.
So we got the rescue unit here. It's
This
good.
is the brag unit. Take pictures instead.
That's it. It's good to have a friend who's a professional photographer and knows how to gut and drag gear, so makes the whole process easier. So pulled him over here a little bit from where I got him, just because he was in some real thick stuff, and we're getting close over to Dwayne's food plot, so figured it'd be easier to get him out this way. That was a long walk. I'm getting tired.
Tough drag. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. That was too easy.
This will go in like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That guy in the truck said your wife's going to love you bringing a deer home in the Honda.
That's true. Luckily, this isn't our car. I'd have trouble. Get in the truck next year. Well, we got them all loaded up. I was really glad Dan came because I would not have been able to do that by myself. It's like a pony over here. But excellent. Gonna keep it out and probably bring it to AJ, see if we can get it mounted. Awesome. Have some good food for this winter.